In Mission Impossible, you're always talking about what is the stunt.
With this one, Tom's really sort of doubled down. It's not just one stunt.
I didn't think you could have beaten the last stunts, but he did.
I pitched Tom with a helicopter long line drop, and Tom loved it.
Well, obviously you could do that on a green screen, but of course, Mission Impossible fashion, we flew and dropped Tom Cruise off of it.
I remember it was freezing. My hands were numb. I have to try to climb as fast as I can up that rope, and then it's a free fall to the back.
Rebecca and I could see Tom dangling from this helicopter. Tom fell.
I actually thought he fell, and I heard myself scream.
We heard on the radio, I think we just lost Tom.
That was intense.
Ethan, where are you? I'm in a helicopter.
What, you can fly a helicopter?
Yeah, Tom did all the flying in that helicopter for real.
The scariest part was the 360 downward spiral.
Most pilots wouldn't attempt this.
Each spiral looks like it's going to crash.
God.
Motorcycle chase in Paris was nerve-wracking. Being that Tom was riding a motorbike without a helmet.
I had a safety rig for this one challenging shot, and that rig just didn't work.
And we looked at Tom and said, what are we going to do? And he said,
My friend, we gotta roll. We gotta go. We gotta shoot.
he got on his bike and took off. That's Tom riding a motorcycle against traffic around the Arc de Triomphe. The rooftop chase. He's leaping from one building to another, hitting the wall with his body and has to grab on.
You know, it's one of those things. I'm supposed to have that level of impact hitting the wall. I just put my foot out, tried to soften the impact. I knew instantly it was broken.
He knew, I have to finish this because we're not coming back, and pulled himself up to get the shot.
Tom will be the first actor to ever actually do a halo jump for real.
A halo jump is a high altitude, low opening.
There's a lot of risks in going to 25,000 feet. There's dangers of hypoxia and the bends.
The risk of a midair collision we were really concerned about. You're talking about Tom jumping out of a plane that's traveling at 165 miles an hour.
They're genuinely risking their lives to entertain people, which is incredibly valiant and daft.
So tip down a little bit. Don't tip up too much. Keep his feet in there.
His feet are in the
IMAX.
I know they're in the IMAX. Okay, I see what you're going for.
So listen.
Good.
Look, Tom, look at this, dude. That's you, and that's where I was just like, widen out. Let me see more of the helicopter.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I could see you very clearly, and we can always punch in.
Yeah.
They could just be back like a little bit.
Yep, I agree.
Like a proper.
This is good on the 14.
Yeah.
I mean the 24.
Like I'm looking up and over.
That's good. If you're looking in that direction when you fall.
Believe me, I will. I'll be like this, and then boom, when I fall, I'll be like, I'll reach in and grab him.
Great. Then we'll be fine. That camera will get it.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the thing. I'm going to make sure that this is not blocking my face with this camera. I already kind of checked it a little bit. I'm going to have it back, and then I'm going to take my leg out, and I'm going to kick up like that. When my foot touches the skid, I'll drop back like this, and I'll be like, I'll try to look at the camera as I'm going down.
I promise you will know it's you.
Yeah.
And then if we don't sail too far away, we'll lose signal.
Really
The other thing is, if we don't, it's good if there's a danger of losing. The further we go, with more danger of losing signal.
Time, it's the turns. So if we do it on the straight,
But we shouldn't have to go so far away.
Yeah.
When you're standing out here on the skid, because there's no
Yeah.
rope, and you're you look like you're just gonna pitch right off.
Yeah.
And when you did the turnaround, I thought you were gonna eat it.
Yeah.
It was great. It's actually scarier than the fall.
None of this has ever been attempted before.
Flying a helicopter takes a lot of skill. To put someone like Tom into a situation like this is almost impossible to imagine.
He came to me and he said, we're going to go to Airbus and we're going to learn how to fly a helicopter and be a 2,000-hour pilot in a very short period of time.
It takes something like 3 months of 8-hour days just to become a novice helicopter pilot. Tom needed to work round the clock to reach the level of skill this sequence needs.
There are very few students that have his level of dedication and focus.
Fly safely. Thank you.
While most aerial chases you'll see from a helicopter, we don't usually turn the cameras in. So we've developed these rigs over the last couple of months where we can basically hard mount cameras to show that Ethan Hunt is flying the helicopter without anybody else.
Every camera position has been designed so that you can see that Tom is doing everything himself.
It's super important for a movie like Mission to be doing it all practically and for real. Tom doesn't want to sit in a green screen. The audiences can tell when something's been cheated.
First time we're doing it, gonna work our way in. Make safe, Tom. Make it safe.
All right, come on in, guys.
For safety, all the pilots get together in the morning and they discuss very clearly where they're going to be and what their positions are for every shot.
I'm going to look down and I'll take it over the waterfalls. I enter it right away.
Let's go. Back up, friends. Head to your helicopter.
The most dangerous part of the aerial sequence is really that there's more than one helicopter in the air.
We have 13 helicopters in the production. The ones on camera doing aerobatics just a few feet from each other. It's pretty wild.
Throughout the entire sequence, they all have to maintain visual contact. And then there's Tom, he's the pilot, he's acting, and he's the camera operator.
We're rolling and ready when you are, Tom. Copy that.
The scariest part was the 360 downward spiral.
Okay, so let's climb up and I'll guide down.
Most pilots wouldn't attempt this.
The corkscrew turn is very challenging for a pilot.
I'm gonna brake to the left.
It takes a lot of skill and a lot of practice.
We're good, we're rolling.
You make a mistake, somebody's going to die from it.
I'm gonna go.
And each spiral looks like he's going to crash.
God. Pitch.
Boom. That's what I want.
How was that, McHugh?
Very upsetting here.
Well, I guess that's a trend.
Absolutely.
I spend a lot of time training for the motorcycle stunts.
Motorcycle chase in Paris was nerve-wracking, being that Tom was riding a motorbike on the streets without a helmet.
Doing it all practically, he's doing it all free riding.
As dangerous as the motorcycle sequence was in Rogue Nation, this is infinitely more dangerous, infinitely more challenging.
We had a safety rig for this challenging shot, and that rig just didn't work.
And we looked at Tom and said, what are we going to do? And he said,
My friend, we gotta roll. We gotta go. We gotta shoot. I just put the camera out there, get the pursuit, and I'll come around this corner as fast as this bike will possibly go.
That's Tom riding the motorcycle against traffic around the Arc de Triomphe. What we captured was pretty spectacular.
That opportunity to go to Paris to shoot this sequence was amazing.
See you later. Wait.
Way to go, guys. Come on. Everybody, great job.
Attention! This was an impossible day, and you have proved that nothing is impossible with Mission Impossible. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Amazing job. Incredible.
Nobody is ever going to believe you did it.
No.
They can call me. They can call me and I'll tell them.
It's amazing. French locations, a lock-up team.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Locations, lock-up ADs, incredible. All right.
That's a wrap, everybody. Thank you. Great day.
Drop zone control, clear drop over.
That was really good.
Perfect.
Nice job.
Everything was perfect. All you got to do is, once you're there, just maintain it.
Well done.
I really do.
That's what we want to do.
I think Craig nailed it.
Spyhand Tower, that's the last stop for the day, and thanks for your help.
I'm going to pull it off for me. Great job. Good. Thank you. You guys are training me really well. We're accomplishing here. You know what? I think it was excellent. I think we really... We'll take a look at the footage, you know, that's what it always comes down to. But I have to say, I think it went exceedingly well. Everyone did their job. These guys, you know, were training and setting up and drilling, and I think this has really worked. But we'll see the take. That take never lies. That was a year's work to figure that shot out. Craig came in and really just crushed it. Skydive team, guys, props. Pilots, guys, who got us there last night, or what showed us this day, put us right there at the perfect time. The lighting was excellent. Alex did a great job. Everything. Where's Alex? Is he here? Great job. Great job. Yeah, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And working with those guys on the plane, did a hell of a job. Absolutely, guys, nailed it. Okay, everything's got to come together for us to be able to get just that, and it was quite an accomplishment. Lighting, everything you guys did, so I really appreciate it, everyone. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you all. Now we have 2 more sections to go.
Moving on.
Moving on. Okay, that was good. Pat ourselves on the back. Now let's figure this out.
This is great. Timing of this is perfect.
Good speed in there. Boom, it happens.
Yeah. Money. Well done, guys. Really amazing.
Now we're practicing. It's exciting. Thank you all so much. Great day, everybody. Great day. Great day.
The halo jump is a sequence Tom and I have been talking about for a number of years.
Tom will be the first actor to do a halo jump on camera.
halo jump, this high altitude, low open.
Military jump out 25,000 feet.
Opening a chute below 2,000 feet.
And sneak into a foreign country without being detected. That's the idea of halo.
There's a lot of risks in going to 25,000 feet.
The audience can tell when something's been cheated, so it's important to be doing it all for real.
There's dangers of hypoxia and the bends.
You start losing your mind, but you don't realize it.
We had to develop a special helmet that is both a prop and a life-saving device. The first phase of the Halo sequence was building a wind machine that was large enough for us to be able to rehearse. So we built one of the world's largest wind tunnels. No one thought it would require over 100 jumps to get the scene.
We needed the UAE. Had they not stepped in, we would not have been able to accomplish the sequence.
We've been doing 5 jumps a day out of the Twin Otter. In the afternoons, we'll do 3 C-17 jumps, and it's challenging.
We're shooting a nighttime sequence.
The light has to be perfect. We only get 1 shot a day.
We have to shoot it as close to sunset as we can, so we have exactly 3 minutes every day to get the shot. You can't just get on the plane and go. You have to spend 20 minutes on the ground breathing pure oxygen so that you don't get decompression sickness. The plane has to climb to 25,000 feet. All of the lighting turns from white to red. You're talking about Tom jumping out of a plane that's traveling at 165 miles an hour. Falling at 200 miles an hour, and he's to position himself so that he lands exactly 3 feet away from the camera with 20,000 feet beneath him. The risk of a mid-air collision we were really concerned about.
There's always a ticking clock in filming a movie, but it's not usually the Earth flying up towards you.
Thank you. Nice one. Boom.
I can't wait for an audience to see this.
I still can't believe we got it.